Yes, that is the best thing you can do from that. This isn't a joke. I tried almost everything. That is the best thing I could find to get out of a critical edge.
Scream for me. Such a beautiful sound. Can't be it, right?
You know, having said that, this isn't much better, is it? I mean, essentially, it's not guaranteed. Actually, okay, that is guaranteed. But what I mean by that is, like, in some cases, why would you do this? You could set up for okay in some cases, but again, it could maybe end around. That could be why you'd be doing this. But yeah, it's probably the best thing you can do with 3B into a 4A. Yeah.
Scream for me. Such a beautiful sound. Can't be it, right?
Okay, I just mocked the two most useful ones, and now I'm going to praise this one. And why am I going to praise it? Well, name one person who's going to expect a 4A to then just get into a friggin', launch, into a critical edge. I mean, look at it. It looks very, very... It's a perk, to be honest with you. It's a perk. People don't expect it to be a freaking good perk. Well, okay, it's punishable in some cases. I think it's like, you can get an A off it, but, it's good, it's good.
Scream for me. Such a beautiful sound. Can't be it, right?
Okay, we're going that wall now. We're going to the wall. The wall doesn't really like how much damage I'm getting. Yeah, to be honest with you, again, it's just a wall combo again, but you're just using the ender and replacing it with the critical art. That is all you're doing with all of these critical arts. Really, you're just trying to not use the ender and just going for the critical art. It's fairly simple to do, not too time consuming. Yeah, pretty simple.
I'm gonna slice you. Is this it? Seriously? I'm not satisfied yet.
Buff Jolly's 3B. It sucks. This is literally 6-6B, and look at it. You can actually get a worthwhile combo. Now, admittedly, that's a bloody difficult combo. You actually have to time that pretty nicely, but it's still something.
I'm gonna slice you. Is this it? Seriously? I'm not satisfied yet.
I think you're now seeing where Jolly shines. She can definitely get the damage at the wall. She can definitely get the wall damage. Both of them can. But Jolly's very, very good at weird setups at the wall. She can definitely get the wall damage and make it look very stylish at the same time. The thing that I've noticed about this combo is, yeah, as you can see, less damage because, it's not Jolly, but it's not Gloomy, but hey, it's a critical edge.
I'm gonna slice you. Is this it? Seriously? I'm not satisfied yet.
Boring combo, right? I tried doing a 4A on it. They kept moving. Tried doing a 4-4-BA. They moved. This was the best thing I could think of.
Scream for me. Such a beautiful sound. Can't be it, right?
Yep, just another 3B combo with a critical edge as the ender. It's not really too difficult. Again, it's really simple. What makes it difficult is I'm trying to keep it so that Gloomy has Gloomy combos and Jolly has Jolly combos. That's all I've been trying to do. When we get into the mixture between them, it gets really confusing. I'm just trying to simplify it so you know what to do at what time. But yeah, this gets really easy when you get a lethal hit. lethal hit like that, yeah, pretty much guarantee one critical edge. Yeah, critical edge? Yeah, critical edge.
Hey, come play with me. Scream for me. Such beautiful. Can't be it, right? Scream for me. Such beautiful. Can't be it, right?
Yeah, I really like this combo. It's really got good damage, but it's also it's so simplistic. It's basically using the 3B combos as you did before, but you're actually getting, like, look at it. It is literally using a 3B wall combo, and then you're going into critical edge. It's simple, it's easy to learn, and quite frankly, it's really beginner friendly. Having said that, this character is nothing but beginner friendly because she's very open. But if you get rid of Jolly and Gloomy, this character can be pretty simple if you break it down one at a time.
I'm gonna slice you. Is this it? Seriously? I'm not satisfied yet.
See, just do the same thing as I just did before. You see it? You're using the exact same thing you would use for both 3B combos. Only, you're changing the ender into your critical edge. It's a fairly simple process. The problem with Jolly and Gloomy is that you don't want them to switch. You're trying to keep them isolated from that one incident.
I'm gonna slice you. Is this it? Seriously? I'm not satisfied yet.
This is using the exact same theory as the lethal hit as previously shown. You're just going into 3B's wall hit combo, and once you're doing that, you're going into critical edge. You can actually use the exact same ender for lethal hit as well. The reason why I'm showing you this right here, right now, is because it's to show you that lethal hits, how you can use a lethal hit, and when you can use it.
Scream for me. Such beautiful. Can't be it, right?
Look very closely. Look very closely at this lethal hit. It wall hits. That is a very big thing you need to take note of. Otherwise you won't get this combo down immediately. You can only use a second wall hit filler, and now you must now go into the launcher, which is 3B. That is the trick to this combo. If they hit the wall, 3B. If they don't hit the wall, if they don't hit the wall, 3B. If they do hit the wall, don't 3B.
I'm gonna slice you. Is this it? Seriously? I'm not satisfied yet.
Yes, this is legitimately the exact same combo as before with 3B. But it's the only thing you can actually do that's actually decent. You can use the lethal hit as previously used before for a win out, save the meter, but this is just to show you an abstract example, so it really doesn't matter.
Scream for me. Such beautiful. Can't be it, right?
As you can see, this is another lethal hit. That is just a makeshift 3B. You can do a 3B combo with it and get the exact same results every single time. You can do a 3B combo with it. This is a 3B combo. Right here, that you do the exact same thing for critical, for the 3B critical art. The thing that's different with this one is there isn't any different. It's just the conditions that's different. But that's all. That's really all that's different.
Come play with me. Let me crush your heart. So I'm gonna slice you. Is this it? Seriously? I'm not satisfied yet.
Oh boy, this is probably one of the most unique lethal hits you can actually get, and it's can get yourself either a rin out or a critical edge. Choose which one. It's really pick your poison, mate. Whichever one you want. Like, this is guaranteed. The up B is guaranteed. Like, it really doesn't matter. The point here is those two are very good choices. Either and or. Both of them work. They are very good. Both. They're just good.
Scream for me. Such beautiful. Right.
This is probably one of the most uniquest lethal hits just because of the damn spin. This spin, pay attention to the spin. Wait a little bit, and then you've got yourself a critical edge. You can even potentially get a jump in by the looks of what I've done in the past. But that's not guaranteed. This is to show you the critical edge is guaranteed. If you just wait a little bit, a tad bit, from to start spinning, go for the critical edge, boom goes the dynamite.
I'm gonna slice you. Is this it? Seriously? I'm not satisfied yet.
As you can see, it's another 3B combo. It's very simple, but very effective. Now there is no real order here. I would have put this with the other 3B combos. I just wanted to show you that this lethal hit, like, it's just the same sort of 3B combo. It's 3B.
I'm gonna slice you. Is this it? Seriously? I'm not satisfied yet.
Yep, the same type of combo, and plus you can actually get a little bit more if you do 6B instead of the 3B. But yeah, it's the exact same combo as 3B, and it's the exact same timing too. The only difference is it's a lethal hit and you're getting more damage technically. Like, that's the only difference. Would I recommend you doing it? Yeah, sure, if the opponent's limp. Good for starting damage as well.
Scream for me. Such beautiful. Can't be it, right?
Yeah, you don't guarantee anything with these lethal hits though. I'm gonna praise them, they are just 3Bs just disguised as a different move, but they take forever to do. They take forever to record, so don't rely on them too much. Alright? You can rely on them because they're technically a perk, but they're a little bit tricky when it comes to actually getting the move that you want to care for a lethal hit. But it is worth it. Yeah, it is very worth it for this lethal hit. I gotta give credit, they are very good lethal hits. The problem is no guarantee. Yeah, no guarantee. So you gotta be really prepared when it comes to this. Like you gotta do with Jolly and Gloomy. You've gotta be completely prepared for that lethal hit.
Scream for me. Such beautiful.
Yep, another 3B. But technically you're getting another 3B from the 3B, so technically it's just a standing 3B. Does that 3B make sense, the 3B? Yeah, it's a 3B. Yeah, enough with the, you know, the whole tongue twisters. Yeah, basically what I'm trying to say here is, when you do that lethal hit, you've got yourself another 3B. You guaranteed that 3B regardless of what happens. It's your 3B, you can do whatever you want with it. Counter hit 2 AB. It's probably one of the more useful counter hits that the Gloomy has. But you can either do this, the full combo, or get yourself the breaker ender. That's always good. But yeah, this is not too bad for damage. It's just not going to always be perfect, if you know what I mean. But yeah, good for what you can do. It's a critical edge. Why am I commenting on this? Alright, so the actual combo for this would be 4-4 BA, but yeah, you can get a critical edge off this. It's a counter hit launcher that's... it's a perk at least. I don't know how to say it, it's there, it just exists. Okay, I will never recommend you use a soul charge plus a critical edge. Never use it. This is like, you're getting rid of 2 bars for 1 combo. You would only ever use that maybe if you're trying to end the game early. But I don't really see the point in using a critical edge plus this. I'm just showing you can do it. Yeah, I got very unlucky. That was a counter hit launcher, and now I'm being jolly, getting the weaker version of the soul charge. That was very unlucky. If they didn't change, it would be the exact same thing though. So yeah, there's not much difference in the combo whatsoever. It's not even a combo. It's a counter hit launcher. Okay, this is weird, right? This is the one time I actually would recommend you using what I call a critical edge that's just one move. Because technically, it gave you the full damage that you're actually going to get. It really was weird. It gave you like 80 something odd damage. The combo that I could potentially get might have been more. You could potentially get the full animation. I'm not too sure though. It might be possible. I think I was like a little bit too late. But yeah, I got 83 damage, so it seemed good. Okay, this is a weird combo. This technically is a reset. You see here is the last hit of this combo. And then you get this 83, then it goes to 19, 83, and then you get into a reset scenario where technically you're getting more damage and potentially more rookie self. You're getting a lot of things from this. This is a really weird combo. You're getting 83 plus, I think it's 63 you're getting here. 83 plus 63, 66. That's a lot of damage. That's something like, I believe it's 149 damage? Not too sure. Yeah, this is the actual combo you actually want to do. Admittedly, not as much damage. If it technically could be considered a restart if the opponent doesn't know anything about the 3-3-B not hitting on the second B at a wall. True, but keep this one more on the focus on your mind if you actually need to use 3B for some unknown reason. I don't recommend this combo anyways, but if you have to do it, then yeah, sure, go ahead, do it. But yeah, just do this one instead.
Scream for me. Such beautiful. Can't be it, right?
85 damage is not worth it. I can't really see it. I could have gotten like and 100 damage from that one stat. It really is that bad. But it's something you can do, you know, almost for a guarantee 85 damage. That is a good thing about this, but I only do that at like at endgame, sudden death. But yeah, it's there. You can do this combo most certainly. At this point, I think you're getting it. A freebie is guaranteed after... you guaranteed a critical edge after a freebie, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, that's all you got guaranteed. Critical edge is guaranteed after a freebie. A jolly freebie guarantees you a critical edge. Depending on what the freebie is, or the combo launcher is, you're going to get different results. But yeah, freebie, critical edge, guaranteed launcher. Hey? Guaranteed combo, whatever. You get the point, you get the point.
Scream for me. Such beautiful. Can't be it, right?
And you see, this is where I'm trying to be more comedic, because we're just seeing the same damn combo over and over again until, you know, yeah, like, what else can I say, right? It's the same combo you're doing halfway through the damn, like, 61 damage. We'll look at the damage. Well, I'll be sarcastic about the damn damage. 64 Zulu Lane, 65 Bingo Hole, 71, I don't know, little short men, 75 Staying Alive. There, I'm being sarcastic. It's the only thing I can do, because this is the same combo. First, a quick note about this combo. It is very range dependent. You need to do this at max range. And second thing is, every time you do a jolly move that's EX move, you technically lose a bit more meter, so be careful with that. Note here should be that this hit right there, that's not guaranteed by anything. It's just an extension to the move, so theoretically this entire combo might be null and void, but it's still worth noting that you can actually do it, so yeah. Okay, I gotta admit, I'm extremely lucky there. Okay, so let's first break down what's actually happening in that combo. It is actually your Gloomy Holy Grail there. What you actually have to do when you get Gloomy, I thought you would just have to press B plus K, but technically if you press A and you press 4K, they're in stun, meaning that you're actually more than likely going to get that move and for it to come out, and potentially, it's just apparently easier to do the combo like that. I don't know how to say it. Both do work, but this one surprisingly worked really well and consistently. Yeah. Alright, this is very important, very important. So if a scenario like this ever happens to you in the actual game, go for a 4A. The 4A, if your 66A plus B didn't change you back into a Jolly, 4A right here. And what I should have done for the actual ender here is gone for the 66BB. That's all I should have done, then rinse and repeat the combo. This will show how consistently it's actually working a lot more to actually go for the vertical attack, which makes sense. If you actually press B and K, you're not actually getting the vertical attack, meaning you're actually getting less damage on them. But I don't think if you press B and BK, you're not actually damaging yourself. However, I do think you're actually getting more damage if you're going for the 4K instead of the BK. So I don't know, because you're getting the vertical attack, but either and or. Okay, so this is actually, I think it's from 5. You can actually get a potential wall hit move if you use, I think it's 6 air. And if you use 6 air, you can get, I think, a couple of moves. I just started at B, but there's plenty of moves that you can choose your choice naturally. Okay, so use the last concept that we had before. We can get a free air. I don't think it's a natural combo, so it's a bit of a risk, but it's a perk at the end of the day. It's something you can throw out. But I'm debating whether you should actually use this as a critical edge ender, but it doesn't seem too bad to keep in mind. So remember, it's potentially a potential perk that can go into a critical edge, so yeah, it's worth keeping in mind, but more for a limping opponent rather than straight up trying to do the actual combo regularly.
Hey, come play with me. Let me crush your heart.
Alright, so why would you actually use this combo? It rings out! It rings out, people. That's all you need to actually use this for. You don't need to kill people. Just need to be at the right angle for it to ring out. Plus, it's an easy combo. Like, look at this. Jump. Just jump B. Boom. You're getting yourself 73 damage for now.
Let me crush your heart. I'm gonna slice you. Is this it? Seriously? I'm not satisfied yet.
Yep, and it also guarantees you your goddamn critical edge. Like, I really like this lethal hit, but it's such an abstract way of going about it. Gloomy into Jolly, then get in that one move. Still, though, it's worth the damage to try it. Yeah, this timing for this one is very strict. You can also get a whilst running K. But the trick with this one is, as you can see, they're going to spin, and what you're going to do is jump at the highest point you can. They're at, and then you get yourself a ring out combo that is 83 damage. Lovely jubbly, isn't it?